All right, now we've got the most important thing I've ever reviewed. Just kidding. It is goofy shit. So I got this. It said, I think I actually got it for cheaper than this, but $10. Clearance, Target. Last one I could find in any store. I completely almost missed this one. There have been a couple of these that I've missed and then found at like Ross and stuff, but I did want to get this Sketchbook series duder here. Does show that ugly looking dude that they are also coming out with. It's supposed to be too bad, but I'm really pulling back on these. So finding this for clearance, it's like sure I'll get it, but I really have no need for 50 of the same character anymore. Get open. And Sy-Klone was one of my favorites back in the day. So seeing this, I was like, oh, cool, I'll get him. And then, like, ugh, terrible looking. Here's his gun, which I'm sure I'll just use in another sci-fi adventure. Here is his head, which I'll be shaving all of those little nubs off for a custom I want to do. I guess I gotta figure out if I can get this thing off of his head. Looks like he's like a UFO man. There's also a spike ore that they have out now, which I will definitely be waiting for clearance for, because that sucker is shelf warming real bad. But I picked this guy up for somewhat of a selfish reason. I am making kind of my own character verse over here of blue and orange guys, because those are my colors now. And I'm going to somehow get this to work into it. This head is funny because it's like an old, like 60s guy. Is this even on there all the way? Doesn't look like it. It's pretty terrible. But I probably won't use this chest either or the head. I'm gonna figure something else out for that. But I like the arms, and I did make this guy who I haven't really debuted him yet. I just kind of made him because I thought it was funny. Battle Puss is what I'm calling him. He is a platypus guy who I guess controls fire and time. I don't know. I just made him from a bunch of random parts that I had of figures around. So I thought it was really funny. There's Battle Puss. So this guy's going to go into that group as well, but I'm going to change him up a little bit, make him a little more original on my end. But I do think this is weird because he's got like very specific gloves and boots. Like, they made those for this character, didn't they? I don't think I've ever seen these before. Like, what are you doing, Mattel? Like, this is hyper detailed. Like, is the Sketchbook series really making you that much money? Is Target pumping that much cash in? Because it doesn't feel like this is going to be worth it in the end. Just putting that out there for anybody listening. This does not feel like it is... The juice does not feel like it's worth the squeeze on these Sketchbook series figures. Because I think all of them thus far have shelf warmed until I got them on clearance. And like not like a little bit on clearance, like super clearance. Yeah, I gotta get that part of this head out there. Alright. That being said, it looks cool. It is nothing that I'm going to be like, oh, I gotta save this guy forever. I just like that he's kind of weird. He's kind of a weirdo. Just making sure that does work. I've had a couple of those breaks, so I want to make sure I can pop that apart without it being a problem. But yeah, and his like weird lips too. Very strange. Very strange. Maybe I'll make that into a Cyclops figure for Motu. I don't know. I got a lot of stupid ideas. It just depends which one I end up going with first. Hope you enjoyed this, whatever review this was of this thing that I bought. I'm going to be using this guy for a custom, so keep an eye out for that. Haven't quite decided. I might just be making a second channel because I feel like this channel has hit its growth. Like I get a few people a week adding, because I only get a couple people liking these, so I don't make these videos for you guys, believe it or not. I make them, well, I do, to show people, like, don't break your crap like me. But a lot of it's just to get them out of the box and hopefully save some people from buying some garbage. Like this thing. Don't pay full price for that. Unless you really like firemen. But do pay full price for this. He is good. That kind of a deal. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. I'm Alpha Magnus. That's a toy.